So it will be like what. So the interview with the teacher will be, what is your work?
Yeah.
What are your strengths in this? And the strengths and this, and how is it, like, what is the specialty in your working, right? Why, what is the, how do you work? And so that when people listen to this, they can see and get a feeling for how they work, and whether they want to work with them, maybe. And then also I want to ask, are your target groups, like, what, like, maybe it's a specific demographic, maybe it will be certain problems they are very good at solving, right, or helping people with, um, in their coaching, in their work. So yes, and then also maybe to share a few success stories, that when they maybe 1, 2, or 3 clients they've worked with, like kind of like a testimonial, or like a story about this was the problem the client had, this is the work they did, and now now it's solved, right? Or solved, I mean, or now it's at a different stage, some improvement. So this will be kind of the one component of the interview. Second component would be, so this would be maybe the first 5 or 10 minutes. It would be about what I just said. Then maybe for 10-15 minutes it will be a coaching, or maybe also longer, depends, for me and my project. And they can, through doing that, present their work, right? So they are actually coaching me, in their method, with their methodology, with their their methods, their approaches, and so on, helping me with my challenges at the moment. And like 3 things happen through that, 3 or 4. So first is, they're presenting their work. People can see, oh, this is how they're working actually, they can see it live in action. Second is, I benefit from it and the project, because the project and me were being helped to deal with these challenges. Third, people get a sense, the viewers get a sense of, oh, this is what the project is about. They understand the project, and they understand also the insides of the project. And they can see, okay, I want to be part of this, or I want to know more, I want to connect. And fourth is, people can see that it's okay, for example, like, I'm not perfect, I'm confused, I don't know what I want to do, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just doing the best, and I can, with what I know right now, and I'm asking for help, and I'm asking for engagement, engagement, like for in like to like people to come on board and to work together. And I want people to see, oh, it's okay, I can just be myself. I don't need to not be myself, like to pretend I'm someone else, or to play a role or something, like I want people to see, okay, I can be myself, and it's okay to be myself, and and it's okay also for my project to be whatever it is, right? It's not like, I mean, I don't know, like, if you asked me last week, right, the project was at a different stage, like, every day it's becoming more clear, and we don't have the website yet, even, no, or a navy, even we don't even have a name for the project. So, and it's all okay, and we're in the flow and we're making progress, and I want people to see it's okay. I can follow my dream. I can start with following my dream, just taking the small baby steps, not knowing actually what the result will be, because I don't know where this is heading. I don't know what is going to be like next week or next year. I'm just following the flow, and and I gave myself the permission to be vulnerable, to be to be okay with confusion and not knowing, and not knowing how can I get the resources, not knowing what exactly the project will be like or will become, not knowing whether it will be sustainable, but just trusting my feeling and my intuition and my excitement and my vision, like this is what I only know this is what I want to do, and it makes me happy. So that's all I know. And of course, maybe like there's this Japanese, like there's one Japanese author, I forgot his name, I'm sorry, and I forgot also actually the term of the book. It's something like ikigai or something like this. I hope I'm not saying this wrong. And it's like, finding your passion, your skills also, and also like the needs of what the people actually need and the world needs. And then of course, like this is linked to maybe profitability, so you can actually make a living out of this. And then there are these different components, and they should be overlapping. And then what you have in the middle is actually like it's like it gives you happiness and it and passion, and you're using your skills and what you're good at, and you're helping the world, and so you can also and this means the and of course you need to be a little bit smart also about like the business model, so but then if you're helping the world with something you're good at, from my experience, people also want to give me money for that, of course, because I enjoy it so much. I'm not mostly like I'll just do it for free. But I need to learn to be sustainable also. So so that's it. So I think these are the components about the about the interview. And then next is, so then we will have like a 20, 30, 60-minute interview, and some people may want to watch the whole thing. And then second step is, I want to break this up into like, so maybe someone can do some video editing, and then we will get like we will break it down to these parts of the interview. Like first maybe the teacher will present his or her work, right? So then there will be the teacher sharing some stories, like how they helped people. And then the third component of the coaching. So then I want us to make short videos out of these, right, and post them also. And then there can be even like 1 minute or 2 minute videos. We can also, if we have like a nice, it's like common, like everyone is doing this, no? So but it's like then cutting out like small pieces of wisdom in there when the other person has shared something great, and then making small videos out of this also, right? Small snippets. And then right now I'm thinking, okay, this is going to the next phase. Okay, now it's what I really like also, maybe I can include this in this video, maybe it can be a fourth component at the beginning. What are some of the habits you find useful in your work, right? Or in your life? Personal, business, can be anything. For example, like maybe the teacher would be saying, I'm doing 20 minutes of meditation every morning, or once a week I sit down for 20 minutes to write down my challenges or my bottlenecks for I have in my project, and I brainstorm 10 minutes on solutions, whatever it may be. So I'm always like very interested in what people find useful in their lives. So how to take care of ourselves and how to how to take care of ourselves and others, basically. So, and how to be more productive and happy. So just like basic things, no? But I'm really excited about these questions and how other people live their life and become more happy and more productive. Like the teachers, still the teachers. But of course, like maybe anyone, if there's someone, wanting to be interviewed, I'd be happy to do that. So, but the teachers. So I think this can be a fourth component, more at the beginning of the video, of the interview. And then part of this is the fifth part is what would be the one advice you would give to maybe to anyone or specific or their target group that they can do right now, some easy, simple thing they can do right now to already make progress in their life with their problems, right? So it will be like 1 minute advice, and it will be like something like, I want to put some constraints on that, like something we can do in less than maybe 5 minutes, right? Or 3 minutes. And maybe something we could do one time, or which we could make a habit out of to do like regularly, like every week, every day, something like that. And the thing, and it should be something everyone.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Oh yeah, take rest.
Yeah.
So, to something simple anyone could do, and and I'm not sure, like a different question which I'm thinking of now is what would be like your one life advice you could give, some like life advice, like the best advice someone has given you or the best advice you would give to someone, right? So and this can be separate from this question. Did you write?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So this is regarding the interviews. Thank you.